Alright, let me just make sure all this is working. And we are working. We are live. We are live. Nice. All right. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're gonna have a great day today. Great day today. Hope you'll have a fantastic day today. If you watched yesterday's stream, then you know we was watching. It's really there was a hidden Vwap here. It's running with the weekly now, so I did turn it off. That's not what I want. But there is a hidden Vwap from yesterday's video right down here. It's the June 25th low Vwap that is now running with our weekly. We knew we had a good chance if we lost this. We had a good chance of coming down to this June 5th low Vwap, and we've done just that. And now if we go down to the 10-minute, I'm actually going to turn this hidden Vwap back off. Let's see, where is it? If we go down to the 10-minute, we have just been struggling to get back above this June 5th low Vwap. But we have got above it. We've claimed it as support, and now we're kind of just indecisive at the moment. We're in between this June 5th low Vwap and the previous day. Money flow is kind of curving up on the 10-minute, not looking that great. I don't like how the 1 hour looks. It should have just reset. Looks like there is a bit of a curve. If I can click on it. A bit of a curve to the upside. Money flow is no longer shooting down, but it is coming to the upside here. That means the 30-minute might have crossed over. A second ago, the 30-minute money flow was just shooting straight down. Did not look that great. It was kind of flatlining, but it is close to that zero line. Looks like it wants to come in strong. 30-minute hike in a sheet candle just opened. Same with the 10-minute, but for the last 5 hours, man, we've just been in a real shitty range right here for like 5 hours, trying to decide what we're gonna do. And really, what's gonna make it for me is if we can get above this previous day. I could see us coming up to this weekly. But if we lose this daily Vwap that's below us, if we're gonna lose the June 5th low and this daily Vwap, I'd imagine we come down to this Fibonacci from the low to the high. Here at $110,700. If we are gonna lose this June 5th low Vwap, it makes sense because this is also a support and resistance flip right here. So very key level if we are gonna continue higher. 2 hours still has an hour to confirm. We are trying to get above. I'm still not that bullish. We've got a very bearish market structure starting to form. We've definitely flipped from bullish market structure to bearish as we make lower lows and higher lows and lower highs, excuse me. 4 hour money flow has come out, and it's a pretty deep momentum wave down here on the 4 hour, which would lead me to believe we have room to run for bullish momentum. Same on the 1 hour. I'd really like to see, I mean, it doesn't even have to be lower here on the 1 hour. Price doesn't have to, it doesn't have to be a bull div, but I'd like to see one more trigger wave as money flow gets higher here on the 1 hour to really convince that we might have a potential to get through this gulag of just VWAPs. We have so much resistance above us, but key right now is getting back to our previous day VWAP and flipping it to support. Curious to see what this 10 minutes going to look like when it resets, if this VWAP is going to continue higher with the money flow, or if we're both going to see them start coming down. Because I mean, like I said, it looks like we finally made a decision here, and then we got a nice harsh rejection. We didn't even get back to the previous day VWAP. Check out the 5 minute. Looks like we can see a curve starting to form. We got 3 minutes left, but we can see that curve wanting to happen on this VWAP. Probably get a bounce off this 0 line here on the 5 minute. Money flow does want to come in as well. We do have a blue triangle, green dot. Now this always works best on higher time frames. This bullish pattern you see with the blue triangle and the green dot on market cipher A. It's recommended for like 16-hour time frames and higher, but I've seen it do work, especially on the 15-minute time frame. Now I've seen that it do work on the look right here. Perfect example. It does work. Now this doesn't mean just long it off a blue triangle, green dot, because I mean look right there. You want other confluences, and like I said, it works better on the higher time frames for sure. I think market cipher actually suggests like a 16-hour time frame and higher, but I've seen it do work, and we are getting it right now. Where was the last time? See, it doesn't really play out as strong on these lower time frames, but it definitely can. It definitely can. I do like to see it on the 15 minute if we're getting confluence with it on the 15 minute. I love adding the blue triangle, green dot to the strategy as well. I'm too cheap to buy ad-free YouTube. I am waiting, trying to see if we can get in a trade, but I've already missed my strategy right here. Coming in, money flow coming in on the 10 minute. But it's so choppy right here, I probably wouldn't have taken it because the 1 hour did not look that great either. John Foster, what up, man? Good morning. I hope everyone's doing good, man. God bless everybody. All praise be to Jesus Christ. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all you guys. Much love to everyone. Much love to the wizard gang out there. A bunch of VWAP wizards. So 1 hour did just reset. Let's look what the 2 hours doing. Still a curve down on the VWAP. 2 hour, pretty deep momentum wave still, leaving me to believe we probably have room to run to build bullish momentum. Not saying we can't see price go a bit higher before coming down, but man, I'm really eyeing the 10K level. Just, I mean, and with the macros, I know we've pointed out the macros as well. I'm pretty sure the 2-day, 3-day, and these are all bear divs right here. We have nothing but bear divs on all these macro time frames. A bunch of rejections of the VWAP off the 0 line all the way up to the 6-day, and we know as soon as the weekly reset, we just immediately got a red dot on this weekly. And I've been talking about it for a while. On my channel, how the monthly, it had hope with that weekly getting the green dot, but now I'm not sure about this monthly. It looks like it's gonna keep edging towards this 0 line. The whole time it came over, we could see the curve to the downside, and with that red dot forming as soon as the week started, I don't know, I was hoping we'd see a bounce off this 0 line, you know, it just come down and then edge up a little bit. But now that we have that red dot weekly, and also something to definitely point out are the bear divs on the 2 week. We have we still have 11 days, but we do have a red dot right here on some pretty big bearish divergences as price has gotten higher, momentum has gotten lower. So definitely something to keep an eye on there. Like I said, we do have 11 days to confirm that, but more than likely, I mean, unless she's already crossed under the 0 line, so this is probably going to confirm, and it will be bear divs. And on a macro time frame, that's could cause some good downside. I mean, let's look at some targets if we are just going to crash all the way down. Go here to the 4 hour. We're just going to see some real moves down, boy, if she's gonna crash as hard as she pumped. First things first, we do have some good macro fibs that could catch us and perhaps send us higher. But right now 110 is going to be the key support. If we're losing 110, we're probably going to go lower. My guess would be probably the year to date. Confirm the year to date as support. Once again, the year to date is support resistance flip, the same as this 110. 110 is support resistance flip, so it's going to be very key area to watch. But if we're going to go down, I mean, here's a couple key levels, like right here at this 786 with this quarter 2 VWAP and this spider line running all together at 103, 102K. That would be very strong support if we're going to stay above 100K. Now, if we're not going to stay above 100K, like I said, I can see the year to date getting hit, but more than likely the previous quarter 4 around 90K. If everything just starts going to shit. And if we're going to see it on the 2 week, we might even see it on the 3 week. VWAP looks pretty funky on this 3 week. It wanted to come up, then it started coming back down. Money flow is breaking some highs. Money flow does look good. There's a bit of hopium there. On the daily, sharp uptick on the VWAP, but still well below the zero line. We could see it ebb and flow, maybe even get rejected off the zero line here. 1 hour is just starting to shoot straight down. That means we started to lose it. Yeah, look at that candle. Like I said, I've just not sold on anything to the upside yet. Even my entry, my strategy looked like shit. Trying to get into an entry right here with the money flow coming in. But I'm pretty sure the 1 hour just did not look great either. Because, I mean, we can see the curve down on the money flow the whole time. And if we take a look back, we can see right here, money flow coming up, looks good. Price is coming up, looks good. Then we calm down and price calms down. And then right here, same thing, coming up, looking good. Curves to the downside. Right here, coming up, looking good. But we can see a clear curve to the downside. Looks like we're about to get a pretty low red dot to this zero line. It's about to start pinching. As soon as this VWAP starts to cross this zero line, we'll see that red dot pinch and confirm. The strategy works the same way. If I this money flow right now, I have the 1 hour back in a bearish move. Hopefully they line up together. How much time we got left? 45 minutes. If this 10 minute, if we're gonna lose the 10 minute, I want money flow coming out on the 10 minute with a strong hike in the sheet candle underneath this daily VWAP. And depending on where the wick is right now, let me see what that would be. What kind of trade that would be right now. Because I would try to take it down to that Fibonacci at 110. The support resistance flip at 110. Well, I'm going to click on everything but what I need. And then still click on the wrong. Ooh, that's a good one. 6 to 1, that's not bad. I'd definitely take that. The question is, are we gonna bounce off this? I don't see us bouncing with the way the money flow looks, the way the 1 hour looks. Yeah, as soon as we lose the money flow with the red hike in a sheet candle with no wick on it underneath this daily VWAP, I'll get ready to get in me one. That's not what I want. But that's the strategy. You gotta wait on the strategy to actually confirm. Let's take a look at some of these alts, see what they're doing. Ethereum. Ooh, blood diamond on the 10 minute for Ethereum. Red dot. Money flow shooting straight down. Let's see the 1 hour. 1 hour, we can see the same curve on money flow that we saw on Bitcoin. VWAP getting ready to cross to the downside as well. I'm guessing this is a daily VWAP, maybe even the previous day, if they would load. Might have a potential for a leap here. Let's go to the 10 minute, see if they load on the 10 minute. Taking a minute, but I'm guessing this is going to be a daily leap. Looks like a daily leap. A little 1%, a little more than 1% move. Yeah, it is a daily leap. Previous day. One hour's. We get this red dot on the 1 hour. We got 40 minutes. It'd be the same with Ethereum on Bitcoin. I'd wait for this hike in the she candle. I mean, this might be it, but that's not my strategy. I wait for the candle underneath, because we've seen it plenty of times where we come underneath and then we shoot right back up. That's not a good example, but we could just come down a little bit and then try to reclaim this previous day. I always like to see the candle open underneath the previous day VWAP, but this might be the move. But if it's not my strategy, I'm not going to take it. Even though the 1 hour with that curve to the downside on the money flow, this 1 hour candle looks like it is gonna open red. Probably a strong hike in the she candle red with no chance of a wick to the upside. What's Ethereum looking like on the daily? VWAP's underneath the 0 line. Strong candles to the downside. It's already come down to its monthly. If we're not going to hold the monthly on Ethereum at 4,100, definitely expect a monthly leapfrog down to 35. I mean, not saying it won't go up and down. What are y'all doing? Stop. Hey, stop. My dogs. Sorry about that. But not saying it won't bob and weave before completing the move. But if we're going to lose 4,100 right here, I would just assume the monthly leapfrog would be in play. Check out XRP. XRP is at its daily. This is a 1 hour VWAP coming down to the downside. Money flow's climbing. It doesn't really have the curve to the downside yet. I mean, it looks like it wants to form, but money flow is climbing on XRP. Fighting to hold its daily. It's come all the way down to that June 5th low VWAP, as well as the hidden VWAP that we have on Bitcoin. It's working on plenty of other alts because they follow Bitcoin, obviously, and it is just fighting to hold on to its daily VWAP. You do have this June 5th low VWAP to maybe send you back to the previous day if you can get back above the daily. But that 1 hour VWAP has me concerned. Money flow is climbing, but more than likely a curve to the downside, especially if Bitcoin's gonna take a dump. We'll more than likely see the rest of the market take a dump as well. See if ADA was doing good the other day. Holding on to that daily. Look at those wicks. 1 hour wicks. Double blood diamond, few blood diamonds, man. It looks like this thing, 10-minute money flow's coming out. We're losing our daily. What's the 1 hour look like? 1 hour, that's the strategy on a short right there, down to the monthly. Enter right here. Good hiking. I even fuck it. That's a 3-to-1. I can make the stop loss a bit tighter on that green wick right there. That's not a bad idea. We're definitely going to lose the money flow. Deep VWAP has plenty of room to ebb and flow underneath this 0 line. Maybe even reject off this 0 line. That might be a decent setup on ADA. I don't really trade too much outside of Bitcoin. There's a few I might hop on. wonder. I really think I should go for that, but I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna watch for what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin starts to lose that daily, I might save a little bit to put in that ADA short. But we can see the Vwap wanting to curve to the upside. Some pretty jagged momentum waves right now. Money flow still just coming straight down on this 10-minute. 1 hour still looks like we're gonna print this red dot here soon. 30 minutes, we got 7 minutes left on the 30-minute. Looks like we're rejecting off this zero line. Money flow is continuing to the downside. Oh man, there she goes. I don't think she's gonna hold this daily. I don't. Which means this ADA short might have some more validation to it. But see, that's a sharp. We might try to come back above our daily before actually losing it. I'd like to confirm it as resistance. Maybe see a wick, lose it a bit, and then try to fight back up to it, confirm it as resistance, and come back down. But that would still play into our stop loss. As long as it didn't, because if it came above this wick here, that'd just invalidate my idea. That would invalidate my idea of it's gonna continue down. If we come above this wick, more than likely gonna come higher. And that's what your stop loss is meant for, is the invalidation of your trade. Man, but these blood diamonds, look at these blood diamonds. You know what? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I got like 150. I'll do a little $50 something here. A little $50 something here. ADA. There she is. Well, what leverage? Let's see. $85.70. Surely you took profits. $85.81. Point. Alright, let's get back to it. I apologize about that. Let's go back to Bitcoin, see if it's bouncing off this daily. Still on the 10-minute. Money flow still coming down. This 30-minute should be about to reset. I'm curious to see what this 30-minute, because this money flow looked like she wanted to come up, but now she's shooting straight down. Are we going to hold the daily? That's the question. Looks like she's trying to. The 1 hour still, and there's the red dot. We knew it was coming. The closer this Vwap got down to the zero line, and looks like price is going to do the same thing that we've seen it do. On this money flow, we saw the money flow come up, but we could see the curve to the downside. Price come up, another leg down. Curve to the upside, or curve to the downside as money flow came up. We got a little move up, another leg down, and we can see the same thing wanting to happen right now. trigger wave red dot right there at the 0 line. Getting ready to confirm in the next 30 minutes. We got 3 minutes on this 30. Not looking good. But it is trying to hold the daily. Daily VWAP is still strong support as of right now. At VWAP, it looks like it's going to keep going. Looks like this momentum wave is going to get just a little bit deeper. And if there's any coins y'all want to go over, just let me know in the chat, and I'll try to pull them up for you. 5-minute money flow is still coming down. VWAP does want to come up to this 0 line, but it's not going in the same direction. We got double blood diamonds on the 5-minute. It's never a good look. Ethereum is coming down. This is the 5-minute. I prefer the 10-minute. Let me see. Yeah, we've already seen the blood diamond. Money flow is still just coming straight out. I still want to confirm this. What was it? Previous day? Yeah, she's going. She's going there. It's probably a daily leapfrog right now between our previous day back down to our daily. 1 hour is supporting that move right now. The 1 hour does support that move. But I'd prefer to see that's not really worth it. You could tighten up that stop loss. Probably to right here. That might make it worth it, but honestly, I'd like to see this previous day be confirmed as resistance. Maybe even we've come down a bit and just confirm it as resistance before continuing to the downside. Well, we got 1 minute. I really want to see the 30-minute actually, because the 30-minute it's about to reset. Man, she's fighting to hold that daily. I just don't think she's gonna do it. I haven't really looked at H-bar in a while, but it follows Bitcoin pretty good. If Bitcoin's dumping, this thing is definitely dumping. What is this, the 10-minute? We got 20 seconds. Looks like this momentum wave does have some room to get lower. Yeah, if we are gonna lose some key levels here on Bitcoin, looks like we're trying to hold this daily the best we can. We do got the curve to the upside on VWAP and money flow right here at the daily. So we know that strong support. I mean, we are underneath it. We'd like to, if we're going to see it hold, we need to see this candle suck up a bit. We need to see this candle suck up just a bit and open above this daily VWAP. But the 1 hour just doesn't look that great. It is not looking that great. The 30-minute just reset. Strong hike in the sheet candle down. VWAP's just shooting straight down. VWAP or money flow coming out as well. This is not a good look. Not a good look if you're trying to long this thing. And that's what I was saying. I'd like to see some more bullish momentum built up on this 1 hour anyway. And for me, the next area that would make sense is this support resistance flip that we have right here at this 0.5 Fibonacci at 110.7. That'd just make the most sense. And if we're gonna lose this June 5th low that's held us a few times already, this hidden VWAP, I would expect us to come down. Not saying we don't ebb and flow our way down, but I would just expect that be the final destination if we're gonna lose this June 5th low VWAP. But yeah, this 1 hour is not looking great, and every time that we've already pointed it out, every time this money flow curves like this, we always see another leg down. And oop, get rid of that. They've been significant legs down here. Let's see, let's start with the first one right here. That's almost 2%. Good move. Here's the other curve to the downside. That is 2%. That's 2.5%. And where would that put that? If we just say 2%, they've been about 2% so far. There's 2%. There's 2.5 right there at 110. And that's actually a bit high. Let's actually do it from this June 5th low VWAP. If we lose this, yeah, that's about 2%. 222. Perfect. The perfect angel number. Look at that. So it makes sense if we are going to lose that, and the 1 hour is back in that move with this curve to the downside on the money flow. If history is going to repeat itself, then we can see what it does. Oh man, it is coming down. It is coming down as we speak. Looks like we're gonna lose this daily VWAP, but like I said, I like to come up and because we can come down. Like we seen it right here, and then she just sucks up and confirms it as support. So I'd like to see a rejection off of it as we come down. I'd like to see it come up and just reject off of it, and this money flow come out, because the 1 hour is already back in the move to the downside, or 1 hour is already back in the move to the downside. But it takes discipline to be a successful trader, and this isn't my strategy. The strategy is for this candle right here that just opened to be underneath the daily, with money flow coming out on the 10-minute with the 1 hour backing it like right now. Oh man, it's beautiful, and I want to do it so bad. I want to do it so bad, but that's not my strategy. Because as soon as I get in, it's gonna suck up the prices. I'm gonna enter right here, and then boom, it's gonna suck up and confirm the daily as support, and I'm gonna feel like an idiot because I didn't stick to my strategy. Ooh, but there it is. Please come out. Are you coming out? Hold on. I think I got it pulled up, actually. Oh, we're up 14% on the 8 short, but now I'm kind of nervous. With that VWAP, the way that VWAP looked, and this money flow. Look at it. Try to fucking just stay in on me. But you know what? I'm gonna do, because that was just great. That's a nice little scalp right there already. 14%, $20. We a little 22, a little $22. We're gonna go ahead and take that. Thank you. In and out. There we go. But it's probably gonna come down to this previous month, but this 10-minute money flow, that's the strategy. I did front run it, and now it's bouncing and coming up. If we can see it reject off this daily, with the money flow actually coming out, I wouldn't mind entering again. But that just makes me nervous. We're up 14%. Might as well take it if you get nervous. If you get nervous, just go ahead and take the money and go. Oh man, but that is now the 1 hour. Yeah, I should have just stayed in that thing. Oh well. There's always another trade. And it was a winner. That was a little banger right there. Just a quick little profit. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. Oh my goodness. Bitcoin, what are you doing? Definitely getting some curves on this 10-minute. 1 hour still looks like shit. I just need this money flow to come out. I might try to front run this money flow on the 10-minute like I just did that ADA, but I don't know. Oh, that was only a $50. I should have full ported that. should have just went the full port on that. What was that? Position history. What was my... Yeah, see, it sucked up so quick. I only got... Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't tell me my margin. I know it wasn't a lot. I didn't go the full 150. Yeah, about 150 is what I had in it, I guess. I should have, though, boy. That would have been a nice little... That would have been even better. But yeah, price is sucking up. Looks like we're gonna... I don't know. I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see this daily. If we're gonna lose this daily right now, with money flow coming out, I already have my 1 hour back in the move. We got 20 minutes. I prefer it to be happening right now. I wish money flow was looking like it did on ADA, but now it's curving to the upside. Money flow is king. I mean, we can always see the 1 hour is a perfect example of what money flow represents. We could see the curve. We see money flow rising, money flow coming out. Money flow rising, money flow coming out. Rising, money flow coming out. So that's why I went ahead and closed this ADA long. I could have just closed a little bit of it and stayed in it. But might as well take the whole chunk. And then see that money flow. It didn't go into the red, and this has absolutely destroyed me in the past when trying to perfect this strategy. It has absolutely just annihilated me. Like, I try to front run this money flow, and then it comes in, and boy, price just reverses so quick on me. So I'm happy. This was, and that's another thing though. I should have stuck to my original trade plan. I got excited, and I should have stuck to my plan, because we're gonna come back tomorrow and see it hit this previous month, and then everyone can be like, "You're a fool, Jungle, an absolute fool. You didn't stick to your plan." I should have just closed half of it, moved my stop loss to my entry. You know what I mean? But I probably would have just got hit immediately, and it was a winner. Fuck it. But man, that 1 hour is still just supporting this move back down to this monthly here on ADA. We'll check out XRP for a second. Red dot, 1 hour. Looks like a bearish kind of day. XRP money flow is ripping to the upside though. This June 5th low could take us back to our previous day. Bitcoin continues to dump. Looks like money flow is just gonna ebb and flow to the downside. We'll have hopium for a move up if money flow starts crossing like this high here at Ryzen. But with the 5-minute money flow just continuing to come straight down, look at that. Vwap is coming up, but money flow is working against it. If you're new to the channel, I like to preach money flow and Vwap working together in the same direction. It's such a better move if both of these are going in the same direction. I never like to see it. It just shows to me indecision in the market. Like, we're not sure what we're gonna do. We have lost the daily on this 5-minute. Looks like we're gonna lose the daily here. That's a good. Oh, but the VWAP's coming up. Money flow's coming up. Looks like we might. I'd prefer to get in on the short as we reject off this daily. And I mean, if it doesn't happen, I just missed the move. I won't lose anything, because the way the VWAP and money flow look, it looks like we're gonna try to reclaim this daily, even though the 1 hour is not looking that great. But in the next 30 minutes, and then or 20 now, in the next 20 minutes on the reset, we could see it just come right up. 15 minutes still doesn't look that great. Money flow shooting straight down, pretty deep. VWAP underneath that zero line as well. See if ETH is, oh yeah, ETH is dumping. ETH is dumping. Right there, I called it. Daily VWAP complete. If you was here 5 or 10, well maybe 15 minutes ago, we knew we started to lose this previous day. We had a good chance, especially with this blood diamond, that we had a good chance to come down to our daily and complete a daily leapfrog. And sure enough, we have done just that. Daily leapfrog completed. Now, we do have a nice curve. Money flow is still pretty thick, but steadily just stair-stepping its way out of the market. VWAP's very deep under the zero line. We can see it ebb and flow, probably reject off the zero line once or twice. The daily VWAP always acts as good support. The 1 hour is getting ready to print a red dot with the same curve to the downside that we see on Bitcoin. And if you're just joining us, we can see what the curves to the downside on the money flow do, starting with this one. Price is going up, money flow curves down, price goes down, money flow is going up, curves down, price goes down. And that's what we're seeing right now. With the red dot, VWAP's already crossed over. And that 4 hour money flow has also come out. A very deep momentum wave on the 4 hour, which leaves me to believe we have room to build up bullish momentum as price more than likely continues down. We have flipped the market structure into a bearish market structure on this 4 hour. We're just making lower lows with lower highs, taking out previous lows. Not quite all the way, but I mean we are getting close. If we're not going to hold this June 5th low VWAP and we come down to this 0.5, this 110, then we have completely lost any hope of the bullish market structure. And we've already pointed out all the macro narratives between the 2-day, 3-day, 4-day, 5-day, 6-day. And of course the weekly. As soon as we opened up the week, it started to print a red dot, very deep hike in the she candle to the downside right now. And our 5-day moving average is just slanting down, getting closer and closer to price, and it's gonna just keep hammering us to the downside until we can get above it, start curving it back to the upside. It's probably coming down to the monthly. ADA is probably going to drop down to its monthly. I should have kept just a little bit in that short. Oh well. I'm waiting for this Bitcoin money flow to come out. So just recap everything. First and foremost, obviously we're going to have to reclaim our daily VWAP if we're going to see a move to the upside. But with the way the 1 hour looks, not looking that great. Looks like we have a move to the downside, and if we are going to see a move to the downside, my guess would be, I mean, it'll ebb and flow more than likely in between, but ultimately coming back down to the support resistance flip at 110, 700, this 0.5 Fibonacci. But if those are my targets to the downside. Obviously, if we lose that 0.5, the golden pocket right there, plenty of volume to catch price and maybe try to bounce back up, but more than likely more downside. But if we are gonna continue higher, if you want to see a pump, first things first is reclaiming this daily VWAP. Money flow does look good. I mean, it's coming up. Vwap's coming up, but we're so deep underneath it, we'll probably see it ebb and flow the way we've seen it ebb and flow underneath this Vwap or zero line before. I'm waiting for this daily Vwap to act as a rejection, and hopefully this money flow coming out and I can take a short off of that. If we do reclaim this daily, I mean, first things first is getting back above the previous day. We didn't even get up to it. Get up to it on this last little pump here. It was real shaky, man, and this is just 5 hours of absolute nonsense. A bunch of doo-doo right here. 5 hours of doo-doo. Just what is this? And then I thought something was actually gonna happen, followed by what we see now, just an absolute rejection and what appears to be a dump on the come. Dump is a coming. The poo-poo range led to a dump. I'm gonna wait and see what this what I got. 13 minutes before the 1 hour resets. I think I can do that. 30 minutes still does not look great. Sharp curve down on the money flow. VWAP's just shooting straight down. But we're still close enough to that daily. It could suck right back up to that daily. I got some thunder. Well, I guess it's supposed to rain today here in Louisiana. Partly cloudy. Yeah, I'm gonna wait the next minute. I want to see what this 10-minute does. We can see price wanting to suck up. Like I said, that's a nice candle to the downside, but money flow still hasn't come out and looks like it's working against my idea of shorting it from this daily VWAP. I did catch a nice little 8 short, quick little 10-minute short. I wonder how that's doing. And she came down a good bit. Price is sucking up. That money flow though, it just scared me out of the trade. It's probably about to come back out though. Yeah, see, we're sucking right back up to this daily. A little 11%. What price did I close it at? Closed at 42.22. Let me see. Oh, my music stopped too. 42.22. Back to the 80. What was wick down here? Oh yeah, 83. That's a little bit of money. I missed out on a little bit of money in there. Oh well. Let's get this music back. What happened to my music? Are you still there? Yeah, motherfucker. Positions. Yeah, it looks like price is all sucking back up to the daily VWAPs. And as we can see, that curve to the upside, we've been looking at it. That curve to the upside looks like we're about to get a green dot. Money flow is starting to actually, now that we're getting the green dot, looks like it's no longer going up, but it's going to continue down. I'm still thinking more downside. I could be completely wrong and we just start ripping. We just start ripping to the upside, but right now it just doesn't. I don't see that on the 1 hour. I don't see it on the 2 hour. I mean, that VWAP's coming down. We're more than likely about to get a green dot. And this looks like good potentials for bull divs. If our red dot, good potential for bull divs, which is going to call for lower prices more than likely. And it doesn't even have to be at this 110. You know, we come down to 112. I'm sure there's good support somewhere at 112. Yeah, we've already come right down to it. 112 too. So we could see us come back down to this level and see a bounce with some bull divs here. Money flow is curving to the downside the same as it is on the 1 hour. So yeah, just not a lot of stuff on these higher time frames, hourly time frames, that are making me think we're gonna see a move back to the weekly. Previous week. And then we just still have, like, we have a previous day, a weekly, a previous month, a 5-day moving average, and a monthly to get above, if we're even gonna think about touching 100. Or maybe it's working now. I was getting reconnection successful. Am I back on? I don't know. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, I'm having internet problems. I hear thunder out there. Great. YouTube Premium is ad-free videos and music. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me. That really sucks. Or maybe I'm back, I don't know. I wanted to see what this 1 hour reset did. Yeah, it's just going in and out. Son of a bitch. I guess that's gonna be it for me. Or maybe I'm back. No, I'm still not back. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Am I lagging on anybody else's stream? Maybe I'm back, I don't know. Can chat let me know? Does anyone else get the wheel? Or am I good? Because I do hear thunder out there, and I live out of the country, so any kind of storm is going to mess with my shit. But maybe I'm good. Maybe I'm just tripping for nothing. Maybe it's actually working now. How far behind am I? Or maybe I'm back. No, I'm still not back. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna just keep rolling. I want to see what this 1 hour resets. Either I'm actually still alive, or let's see the 1 hour. Oh, this is still ADA. Yeah, I'm glad I got out of that short. Actually, we did good. Nailed that fucking nice little scalp on that ADA scalp there. Alright, 10-minute strong hike and a she candle to the upside. We come right up to this June 5th low Vwap. We're trying to hold our daily. Money flow is continuing to the upside. Let me see what this 1 hour does, and then I'm gonna call it a stream. We got 3 minutes. Looks like the 3 minute could see some bull divs if we're not gonna hold this daily. Looks like Vwap does want to start curving down along with money flow. Thanks to everyone who has tuned in, liked the video, subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all you guys. Once this 1 hour resets, I am gonna call it a stream. I want to see what it does, man. We wicked down so far. It doesn't look great. Big curve to the downside, but this 10 minutes kind of looks like it wants to push us to the previous day. Is Ethereum holding its daily? It is. We knew we was able to call this one on live on stream. We daily leapfrog. We started losing right here as the blood diamond printed. We knew if we lost this previous day, we'd more than likely see this leapfrog down. She did just that. Just such an indecisive range right now. So if we're gonna lose our daily, really that's what's gonna do it for me. Either we're losing the daily and we're going down to 110k, maybe 112k, or we're gonna regain this previous day and start trying to push higher. I'd guess 115. We'd probably wick up to 115 and try to claim this weekly as support to continue up to one of these monthly VWAPs right here. But it's going to be either to the downside, losing the daily, or to the upside, gaining this previous day. One minute once yeah, it's above the daily, looks good. Money flow's coming up. Nice curve on that VWAP to the upside. Looks like we're headed towards the previous day at the moment. Man, I really thought we was gonna lose this daily, but then money flow started acting against me and it didn't look that good. I wanted to short it. I did want to short it. I'm not really looking for longs right now. I prefer to see more moves to the downside, because that's just a narrative at the moment. That just seems to be the trend. Yeah, it looks like this 1 hour candle is gonna open pretty strong above this daily VWAP, well above it. We'll probably see this money flow start curving to the upside along with the VWAP, with how high the candle is sucked up. Now, if it was the price was still way down here on this candle, then I would just assume this shit's gonna keep going down. But we're probably gonna see an uptick. Yep, called it live. Probably gonna see an uptick on this 1 hour. Now she's looking good to the upside. 10-minute money flow coming up. VWAP shooting up. Curve to the upside on that money flow on the 15-minute. I would still wait for I'm nervous about longing anything at the moment, but those are the levels I'm watching. If we're going to continue higher, we need to open up above the previous day. Need to reclaim this previous day as support, preferably the weekly. But if we can reclaim this previous day, we'll more than likely see a move up to the weekly at 115k. And if we're not going to hold that, if we're not going to hold our daily, which we're holding very well at the moment, if we're not going to hold our daily or this June 5th low VWAP, of course I'm looking towards this Fibonacci down here, this 0.5 Fibonacci, which is also a support and resistance flip at $110,700. But that will do it for me. I hope everyone has a great day. So far. And yeah, now we're getting a green dot on the 1 hour. That's exactly what I figured was gonna happen with how high this price was on this candle. I figured we'd just shoot right up. But that's gonna do it for me. I hope everyone has a good day. We know right now we're just trading between the daily and the previous day, more than likely on our way to the previous day. But until we break this previous day as support, you know, I'm not convinced yet. But if we can get above this previous day, I would definitely say we got potential to get to the weekly, perhaps even this moving average at 116.2. And of course, if we're not going to hold the daily down here or this June 5th low VWAP, I would expect the move down to 110, maybe even down to this golden pocket, depending on how bad she starts to go down. But these are the key levels I'm watching. I hope everyone has a great day. God bless you all. All praise be to Jesus. I'm out.